Hello, everyone. You are here with the Rowan Salisbury Schools CTE leadership team. This is a very talented team. This team has a wealth of knowledge. And today we just want to introduce ourselves, tell you a little bit about what we do, what we offer. And so I'll start with the introduction and then I'll pass the ball to our director, Dr. Holly Poor. And so my name is Dominique Bates. I am the Associate CTE Director of Work-Based Learning and Community Partnerships. I love what I do. I love students. I love helping people. I just really, really want you to meet my team today so that you can get to know them a little bit better. Dr. Poor.
Hello, I am Holly Poor, and I'm very excited to be with all of you today. A little bit about myself. I've been in education for 16 years. All of it has been in career and technical education. So I'm very passionate about what we do in CTE and look forward to really joining in this space with you.
Erica Lott.
Hello, hi, I'm Erica Lott, and I'm the Associate CT Director of Curriculum and Instruction. And I'm just happy to serve in this role. I've been in education for 10 years. I've served as an administrator. I've also served as a facilitator and a teacher. So I too love CTE. That is definitely my passion because I believe in it wholeheartedly because it helped me as a student as well.
Ms. Colleen Young.
Hi, I'm Colleen Young. I have been in education for 15 years now. I served as a business and marketing teacher for 10 years and then now am in ICC at Carson High School.
Ms. Blair Goodell.
I think my bio is the same as Ms. Colleen Young's, 15 years in education, and I was a business and marketing teacher prior to this. This is my 6 years in ICC, and I'm currently at South Rowan High School.
Ms. Letitia Smith.
Hi, my name is Letitia Smith. My background is over 18 years in education, from community college level to the public system. I'm excited of this new platform of being in ICC, and I'm excited of the new ventures that is about to come. Thank you.
And last but not least, Ms. Amber Petticord.
Hi, I'm Amber Petticord. I am the ICC at Easterland, and I have been in education for 10 years as a business and marketing teacher, and I've been in the ICC role for a little over a year.
Awesome. And like I said, team, my team is an awesome team. We cannot wait to work with you. We cannot wait to be involved with you. We are anxiously waiting for our students and to get back into the school buildings. And so we'll go ahead and getting to know who we are and what we do as a district. So I'm housed at North Rowan High School and Henderson as well. And at North Rowan High School, we have an entrepreneurship academy. The students, their freshman year and their sophomore year, get to take an entrepreneurship class that is coupled with a design thinking class. It's really awesome to see all of the great things that they do. I know that our students are, when they get out of those classes, I know that they will be very successful entrepreneurs. They're learning a lot of the skills that will help you be successful just in life, period. Collaboration, communication, and a whole lot of life skills. And then I'm also at Henderson, our alternative school. And at Henderson, we're offering some project management. We're offering some mental health and wellness courses. And we're also offering a lot of our business courses. We got the Microsoft Suite, as well as principles of business and financial management. I will pass the ball to Mrs. Blair Goodell. Tell us about your schools.
I'm at South Rowan High School, and at South we have the Communications Academy. We have 3 pathways there: web design, game design, and communications. So we have broadcasting, entrepreneurship, sports marketing, in all the Adobe courses, as well as game art design.
Awesome. Ms. Smith?
Hi, I am at Salisbury High School. We are the STEM and Advanced Manufacturing Academy. We are excited that our machining lab will be offered this year. It is very new. We have our Adobe Academy that is new. We also have several other career pathways from healthcare to business and marketing.
Ms. Petticourt?
I'm at East Rowan, and at East Rowan, we are the Business and Information Technology Academy. So we offer many courses in business, information technology, and marketing. Some of those are entrepreneurship, accounting, principles of business. We also offer Python programming 1 and 2, along with computer science 1 and 2. Although that's our academy, we also still have our health science courses and our trade and industry courses as well.
And Mrs. Young. Mrs. Young is going to represent 2 schools.
All right, so first of all, at Carson High School, we don't have a CTE academy per se, but we do offer their full gamut of CTE courses. And we also have a focus on the Project Lead the Way curriculums with biomedical sciences and engineering. Also at West Rowan High School, we offer the Agriculture Academy and the Farm to Table program, where we pair agriculture with our family and consumer science classes.
Awesome. Dr. Poor, is there anything that you would like to add? Have we left anything out?
Really, I'm just excited of all that we have to offer to our students in Rowan and Salisbury schools. And as the Director of Career and Technical Education, we support 6th through 12th grade. We're also able to support our elementary grades at the 5th grade level specifically, but we serve all students. So we're happy to be a part of this platform and look forward to all the many ways that we share and connect our students' interests and passions towards their career aspirations in all of our program areas.
Okay, and so now I have some questions for our instructional and career coaches, and I'll start with Blair. Goodell, Miss Goodell, how you doing over there?
Good.
My first question is for you, and I would like to know, what advice would you give your teen self when you were in high school from an instructional and career coach lens?
My advice would be to explore all your options. Don't have your mind set on one thing necessarily. That's great to have and for plan for that, but also explore other things to make sure that that's really the path you'd like to go down.
Awesome. Ms. Smith, weigh in on that, please.
I think don't compare yourself to others. Make sure that the pathway or just the career or the passion that you have that you want to go into, it fits you. And so with that being said, work towards it and you could become successful.
I love it. I love it. Ms. Lott, I'm going to ask you to weigh in on that as well.
What I would say to myself is to follow your dream. I always wanted to be a buyer for a clothing store. My mother taught me out of it, so I became an accountant. Now, accountant served me well, but I wished I would have became a buyer instead. But it probably would have led to education anyway. So just follow your dream, no matter what anybody
Awesome.
says.
That's good. Those are good gems of knowledge. And I know what I would have told myself was, the exact same thing that you guys said. But I would say, you need to figure out a career pathway, because it can save you a lot of time and it can save you a lot of money. And so if you like money and you don't like wasting time, you really need to figure out your career pathway right now. And so I'm gonna move on to another question. My next question, and I'll start with Mrs. Young. Mrs. Young, I want you to tell me your most memorable or successful moment in CTE. This can be a teacher. It could even be as a CTE student. It can be as a CTE leader. Just tell me about one of your successful or most memorable moments dealing with CTE?
Well, there's a lot to choose from. I think probably the most memorable or had the most impact was when we started Skills Rowan about 4 years ago. We brought that competition to Rowan County for our trade and industry programs in masonry, woodworking, and carpentry, and how we grew from just a small group of students to well over 100 students, and we were offered competitions for those students all over the state. So I think that's probably the thing that sticks out most in my mind as an accomplishment in my role as an ICC.
Yes, and I remember when we first started our Skills Rowan competition, like it was yesterday. It was April 1st. I can't remember the year, but April Fool's Day. And we thought some things were going to go wrong, but it all came together like it always does. And shout out to you, Miss Young, because you played a very impactful role in establishing the Skills Rowan event that we have, and it's really grown over the years. I encourage anybody who's watching to whenever we do roll out Skills Rowan, participate. Come and check out the event. We will post all of these things on our social media accounts, but it's a really, really great event. It's very impactful to our students, our teachers, and our community as a whole. And so, Ms. Young, I commend you on that. That's one of our best CTE events.
Well, it was a team effort, but it's been a good one, and we're excited about the future that it brings.
Of course. I want to hear from you, Amber Petticourt, Miss Petticourt. What's one of your best moments in CTE?
So one of my best moments in CTE would start out being as a teacher. I had the opportunity to be one of the first teachers to teach the Microsoft Office Academy. And what's most memorable about that is seeing kids' success in that academy, getting their certifications and seeing their faces light up when they realized that they could do it with a little hard work. And so that was really memorable for me. Also, this year, I think as a CTE leader, we had lots of challenges at the end of the year, and our nursing fundamentals students, really all around the county, they really did great in pushing forward, and they were still able to take their CNA test, and we had a great success with that. And as a leader, I just think that's awesome because even our students, they saw a challenge, but they rose up and they succeeded in that.
Yeah, thank you. And it takes someone like Ms. Petticourt to advocate for our students, to push them and to motivate them, and that's exactly what she does. So we really appreciate Ms. Petticourt for all of the hard work that she does with and for our students. Dr. Poor, love to hear from you.
Really, just as I reflect, what makes me most proud is those moments when students invited you into their personal lives. So beyond the classroom walls, when they ask you to go to a game, or when they come by and ask you to be their senior project mentor, just those moments kind of stand out for me because you have that time and space with them in the four walls of your class, or even in the four walls or more of your school buildings. But when the students then extend an invite to you to share in their life beyond that, that's extra special and most memorable for me.
Yeah, you gotta cherish those moments. Those are some of my most memorable and favorite moments as well. It's always good to see our students grow from like babies when we first have them. They're like our little babies, and then they grow up to be grown men and women, and it's just amazing to see the success that they have, and to see the just see them growing from the seeds that we've planted in them. And so great job and kudos to you on that. I'm sure you've seen a lot of students grow within your career. So now that you guys know about a little bit about us, we want to move on to let you know some more personal things about our team. And I'll start with Mrs. Young. Mrs. Young, tell me about your favorite TV show growing up.
My favorite TV show growing up was MacGyver because I thought he was so cool that he could take some duct tape and a piece of chewing gum and do anything with it. And I feel like that kind of is how our life operates sometimes. So that would be my favorite show.
I love it. I love it. You gotta love MacGyver.
MacGyver.
My next question is for Miss Petticord. What was your favorite toy growing up?
So my favorite toy was called a cricket doll, and she was like a full-size toddler doll, and she had little tapes with her. And yes, I'm dating myself here because it's a tape, and you would put the tape in her back, and she would talk to you or read stories, and she was just an awesome doll. Recently, I didn't even know I still had it, and my mom found it in her attic, and so my daughter now plays with it. Still works with new batteries and everything. It's a little creepy at times now, but my daughter had no idea what a tape was, so it was a way to show her what we used to do whenever we wanted to listen to music.
I think that's a good history lesson. My next question is for Mrs. Goodell. Do you have any hidden talents? And if so, what are they?
I don't think a lot of people can do this, but I can wiggle my ears. Is there anyone else on here that can wiggle their ears? No. Okay. So I'll try to get close and show. It's not real drastic, but nope.
I saw it.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but they move.
I saw it. That just means that you're a good listener.
Yes, exactly.
Your ears you have superpowers in your ears.
That's right.
That's all it is. Our next question is for Miss Smith. Tell us what your childhood nickname was growing up and where it came from.
Gosh. Okay, so my childhood nickname was Pumpkin. And the reason why is because I had family in South Carolina. They were so country. And I would come from New York on a Greyhound bus, and I would have an attitude. And I used to roll my head. It'd be like your big old pumpkin head, because they would just get on my nerves because they got us up early to eat some grits, and I wanted cream of wheat. They just had I was like, I don't do that. So my childhood was pumpkin because my head used to like, I don't want this. So that was my childhood nickname. And they still call me that, which is very
And
sad.
now I will call you that.
Me too. I like it. And
you'll get the head like
okay, Pumpkin.
Well, let me tell you, Pumpkin, nothing has changed about that neck roll either, because you kept saying used to, but you still got it a little bit. But we need those neck rolls in our life. We need those neck rollers. So we appreciate you for that.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
The next question goes to Dr. Poor. Dr. Poor, give us some items off of your bucket list.
I'm gonna tell you that took a lot of thought, because that's a difficult question to narrow it down to three. But if I had to choose three items from my bucket list to share, the first one would be to run a big marathon. I've only done small 5Ks here and there, but I would really love to experience that 26-mile, not all running, but at least the opportunity to experience a marathon like in the city of New York or something like that. So that's definitely, Letitia, that's definitely an opportunity for me to have fulfilled in my days. Secondly, honestly, I would like to travel to each continent. Like, what would that be like to step foot on each one of our continents? I don't know how I would navigate Antarctica, but hey, I'm open for it. I'm game for it. So going to each continent would be amazing. And then lastly, I just have this desire to track my ancestry, to really know where you come from and how you are, who and what you are. And, when you talk to your grandparents, they're able to share some stories with you, but after a while, those stories get lost. And the path of what makes you you sometimes is not hard or not easy to find and see. So I would really absolutely love to be able to track back my ancestry. So that's it.
Awesome. And our last question goes to Mrs. Lott. Mrs. Lott, if there was a story for your life, what would be the movie title, and who's the actress that would play you?
Okay, so the movie title is Mo Better Blues, and it stars Denzel Washington and Spike Lee, and it's about a trumpet player who just that's his whole life is to play the trumpet. And he gets in this fight and he can't use his lips anymore, so he goes in this deep depression. But then he comes out on the other side even greater. So I think that would be, describing my life, the ups and the downs, the good and the bad. But I seem to always come out on top, not because of my doing, but definitely because of a higher power. So the person that I would love to play me is Taraji P. Henson, because she is feisty when she needs to be. She's compassionate when she needs to be, but she's, still even keeled. Whatever the situation calls for, she can be that person. So there you go.
I love it. I love it. And folks, that's the end of our broadcast today. I do want to leave it up to the rest of our panelists to decide if there's anything that we left out there, if there's anything that we left unsaid that they would like to say to our audience. With that being said, we're looking forward to many more. We will see you on Wednesdays. We're doing a series called Work-Based Webinar Wednesdays. If you look at the ticker at the bottom of the screen, you can follow us on Twitter. We have an Instagram page, we have a Facebook page, and we even have a YouTube channel. We do have a website that's under construction, but it's coming out. It's www.workbasedwebinarwednesdays.org. And you can go on there and you can view all of our recorded videos. And so until next time, we love you. Bye.